All right, Winston, firstly, a very good morning to you. You seem fit and well. The campaign isn't proving too hard for you?
Give me a break. You've got to be joking, mate.
All right, so you are obviously enjoying things. Look, inevitably, and I think Chris Hipkins kicked off this charge in the leaders' debate this week, people are coming for New Zealand First and your candidate saying you are racist. First up, I just want to give you a chance to respond to that.
Oh, look, here we go. He didn't have a go. He didn't mention it in front of me. He wouldn't ask me to debate it with him, would he? But no, he comes on with a debate with Luxon. He makes a statement which derives from over 3 weeks ago at the Timaru Rotary debate where my candidate made a statement. Stuff was there, put it in an article about it, didn't think this was outrageous at all. And they've trawled through, as I told Joe Moore 3 days ago, there's going to be a dirt campaign from Labour against New Zealand First. And right on target, there he was in the debate just doing exactly that. Now, the next morning, of course, they gave it to Tova O'Brien, who belongs to Stuff, but all of a sudden now, something was 3 weeks ago, wasn't big with Stuff, is now big, and they're headlining it. Accepting what he said, Valentine, was precisely what I've been saying for 2.5 years.
What did he say? Just to bring us up to speed.
What he said was that co-governance is a disease, and we're going to cauterize it and get rid of it. And I've been saying that for a long time. So why would anybody be surprised? But it's the context in which he said it. He never said that, did he, Luxon? Hipkins. He just made the allegation, and then Luxon sadly fell for it.
Yeah, and Luxon, I mean, Mr. Luxon is very afraid of offending anyone or taking a strong position on anything. And he didn't exactly have your back, but I think he's made it clear that he doesn't have your back and there's no reason for him to have your back. Do you expect... I
didn't ask him to have my back.
Yeah, and we now have a letter from a bunch of actually Maori elites saying that this must be condemned. I don't know quite what that means. And last night you had this heckler, or I saw some video last night online of a heckler, a Maori woman heckling you at a meeting, screaming things that were all about race and racism. Do you accept that this is the attack line that many of your political opponents are going to pursue against you for the next 2 weeks?
Oh, they'll try every line they possibly can. This is the most deceitful, dirty campaign I've ever been involved in. And the main people are doing it is the mainstream media and other political parties, but the mainstream media have been central to this.
Surely the media are just reporting what Hipkins says, Winston.
No, they're not. They're not. You've seen them day after day attempting to extract by way of negotiations for which they've never been authorised a position that New Zealand First might take or not take. This is arrogance to an extreme. And I've told them, go home. We're not asking you to do the job. Just report what everybody says in this political game. And when it's over, people know what to think. But they're not reporting. They're editorialising and telling people this means this and this and this and this. I heard a debate on radio this morning, Radio New Zealand.
Yeah, their podcast. Yep.
It was unbelievable. The arrogance.
Well, is that the one where they described New Zealand First as a problem?
Yes.
Yeah, that would appear to me to lack editorial balance. Yeah, okay.
Wreaking bias is what you call that.
I guess the thing you don't have in that debate context with Chris Hipkins making those comments is you don't have a contemporaneous right of reply because you're not in that debate. Would you be happy to debate Chris Hipkins on these issues and on the issue of co-governance?
Of course I would. I'll do it tomorrow.
Anytime, anywhere? Well, we would provide, the platform is happy to provide a place you could do that live.
Look, I'm happy to do it live. I'll do that because I'm not going to have this destruction of our democracy. It is the most serious part of this campaign. We can fix the economy, we can fix health, we can fix a whole lot of things, but we've got to fix our democracy. And at the moment, it is hanging by a thread. When I say that, they want the duality of all organisations. And those elite Maori who are saying it's racist, look, we're going to out you because you're exploiting your people, using their numbers for your narrow self-interest, and you do nothing for your people. And
all right, so are you challenging Chris Hipkins anytime, anywhere to a debate on the issue of co-governance and race in New Zealand?
I'm challenging the media to show a bit of balance. How about having us in the debate in the first place? Now, TV1's going to have us in the debate. But guess what? 3 days after early voting starts. This is a
Yeah, okay.
taxpayer-owned
But hey, so
organisation
when is
wasting
that?
money.
That debate, who's going to be in that?
5 October.
5th of October, and who's it going to be? Luxon, Hipkins, you?
Party Maori Reeds.
Okay, what about Seymour?
Act.
And Act. Okay, that should be a doozy, shouldn't it? I do note, Winston, that David Seymour has been less obsessed by you in the last few days.
Oh, no, you haven't just seen his latest interview yesterday with Tova. He's reverted to type. He's back attacking me again. He's making statements, that, for example, won't believe Bolsey, won't believe Helen Clark. He won't even believe the 33 years, 17 to 20 years of stability when, in fact, the moment we've gone, when the handbrake was gone, the whole thing turned into a monthly mess. But he's just making those statements, and they're false, and I wish he would not behave in what is actually a juvenile way.
Well, I think
no evidence.
I think he's being a little less obsessed with you.